So good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Louisville Grand Theater. We're so glad to have you here to honor Melinda Galler. Has her family here on stage with her and her city family out here and online. So we are very pleased to be able to honor her in this way, even though we are not pleased that she's leaving. But as you will hear as we go along, she certainly has left a mark on us and on the city. Normally at these things, and by the way, I got to warn you, I've learned that I'm not funny with a mask on, although my staff has told me it's not the mask. But normally when we go to these things, at this point we have people come up and talk, and we'll have people talk. And I've seen some go an hour and a half, 2 hours. You've seen them. They go and go and go. We can't really do that because of the COVID circumstances. But we've got people on video giving their greetings. The bad thing about video is they don't go off topic. They're done. They're not going to go wandering down a bunny path. So I want you to sit back, get comfortable as we go to the video screen, and your screen is over here, to see a tribute to Melinda Galler from coworkers current and past.
Okay.
We need you to do it in Spanish also.
Yeah, can you talk?
Not a problem.
Okay. I'm going.
Captain Wells.
I'm sorry, you didn't.
Not ready. Captain Wells, if I see a tornado, my friends have said if I get in my car, I can outrun it because my car goes faster than a tornado. Is that true?
Well, we don't recommend that you get in your car to try and outrun a tornado. The tornado will travel as a crow's flies.
But Captain Wells, if I'm already in my car driving, do you think then I could outrun it? Should I just stay in my car and try to beat the tornado?
Well, the best advice I can give you is to look for shelter immediately. The best shelter is in a permanent building where you could get down and take a low spot and get under cover. Best advice I can give you is that it's not safe to be in your automobile. You need to look for shelter in a permanent building where you can get inside and get low and take cover.
Okay.
Congratulations on your retirement. You are one of the hardest working people I know, and you have impacted this organization. You've certainly impacted me, and I can't thank you enough for all the help and support that you've given me over the years, but especially as through the tough times and the transition that's happened in this last 12 months. As much as we'd love to keep you, Jerry's been patient long enough, and it's time for you two to go and enjoy some retirement adventures. And I know he's had some extra time to work on his golf game, but from what I hear, it won't take you long to catch up. So I wish you many years of health and happiness as you move into this next chapter of life.
Hey, Ms. Galler, I wanted to personally say thank you very much for everything you've done for our city and our fire department, and I wish you the very best in your retirement.
Hi, Melinda. Congratulations on your retirement. Thank you for your many years of service and dedication to the city of Louisville. And as a library employee, I especially thank you for your support and encouragement of the library and our employees and all of our programs and initiatives over the years. It's been a real pleasure getting to work with you, and I hope you enjoy your retirement.
Happy retirement, Melinda!
Happy retirement, Melinda. It's been so great working with you here in Louisville, getting to know you, learning with you, and learning from you. Come visit us in the library as a patron.
Hey, Stacy, why are you so sad?
I'm bummed because Melinda's retiring. What are we gonna do? She helps us with ADA compliance, HR issues, and generally just makes this a great place to work.
She's been preparing us for this for years. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
The buttons work. Yep, perfect height.
I need to talk to you about filing a disciplinary action against one of my elves.
Stacy, should we call Melinda?
How about we call Matt? See, Stacy, we're ready.
Melinda, thanks for all you've done for the city of Louisville and the Parks and Recreation Department. Happy retirement, and we can't wait to see you around, Park fan.
Hi, Melinda. What a sad day for the city of Louisville, but what a great day for you and your family. Words can't describe what you mean to me both personally and professionally. From the start, you've shown me what it means to be a great leader. I'll miss your compassion, your expertise, and most importantly, your friendship. I wish you the very best during retirement, and I hope that you never have to miss another Mavericks game. Bye. Good luck.
Congratulations.
First, I want to say thank you. You provided perspective and advice during two of the most difficult decisions in my career. Congratulations on your retirement. I know the city and the many organizations you've been involved with over the years are better off having learned from you and will feel your absence once you're gone. I wish you all the best in your retirement and many adventures with Jerry and your family. I'll miss you. Take care and enjoy.
Hey Melinda, I just wanted to wish you congratulations on your retirement. I wish you and Jerry the very best in this next season, and I just wanted to say thank you for all the time that I got to spend working with you. I sure do miss you, but I really appreciate everything that you taught me, and I just think of you as somebody with such a generous heart. You work hard and you work with excellence, and I just appreciated that so much about you, and I wish you all the best.
Melinda, I just wanted to let you know that I've always been thankful of you being available during those difficult situations. It means a lot to supervisors, managers, directors to have somebody that they can rely upon in those situations where they need some HR advice, and just always knew that you would have something to say that would help me through the situation. And thankful, one, not only for you being there, but for teaching that to other staff. Wish you best of luck in your future adventures, and please stay in contact.
Hi Melinda, congratulations on your retirement. Many people say that everyone's replaceable, but in this instance, I'd have to disagree. I don't think there'll be another employee as dedicated as you have been to the city of Louisville for the last 33 years. When you were HR director, you always made decisions based on what was best for the employees, and I always admired that about you. When I mentioned to Sharon Cole the other day that you were retiring, she said, "Oh wow, an end of an era," and I totally agreed. We had some really great times in HR, that's for sure. I know you're going to enjoy retirement with Jerry and your puppies and your sweet grandchildren, and now it's time for you to sit back and relax and do all the things that you want to do and not necessarily the things that you have to do. Once again, congratulations on your retirement, and thank you for your service for the last 33 years to the city of Louisville. I wish you great happiness in this next chapter of your life.
Hi Melinda, happy retirement. I am so grateful that I've had the opportunity to get to work with you in this short amount of time in your long career. I know that I probably got my first job in Louisville and came to Louisville because of you. You were on my second round interview panel. And I also want to tell you that you've been a guiding light for me in my new job in the manager's office. You somehow walk an amazing line of being tough yet always caring. You wear your heart on your sleeve, and I know that you put employees first, and that has been, to me, the right way to do it. So I am so grateful that you have been a mentor to me, a confidant to me, and a friend. And I look forward to many more years just hanging out around a fire pit with you in someone's backyard. So I love you. I'm gonna miss you every day.
Congratulations, Melinda, on your retirement. I am so happy that I've had the opportunity to work with you these past few years. You have definitely been a role model to so many of our employees, but I've thoroughly enjoyed working with you. Very happy for you. You're now starting a whole new chapter in your life. Hope you and Jerry get to do many of the things that y'all enjoy. Hope y'all get to travel to some fun and exciting places. Speaking of travel, as you may know, I do have a timeshare in Maui. And if you're interested in going to Maui, just let me know. I can turn your name into the Westin Ocean Resort Villas on Kaanapali Beach on Maui. and they can provide you 5 nights at the resort for $7.95. So just let me know if you're interested, and I can make that arrangements. Again, congratulations.
Hey Melinda, I just want to say congratulations on your retirement. Over 30 years is just absolutely amazing. Couldn't be happier for you. I want to say thanks for all that you've done for me since I've been here. You've always been my supervisor, been a great boss to work for, but a mentor too. You've really taught me everything I know, and I'm forever grateful for that. So just thank you so much, and just enjoy retirement. You deserve it more than anybody, and we're gonna miss you in HR. I'm gonna miss you, but it's time now to enjoy the next stage. I know Jerry's going to be excited to have you around every day, your family, and especially the puppies. So enjoy it. Know you're going to be missed, but know that everything you've done in HR in this organization, you've left us in such a great spot just because of all you've done. So enjoy retirement and congratulations.
Hello, Melinda. It's Kay and Elsa, the last two left in HR.
I wanted to tell you thank you. It was a privilege working with you for the last 18 years. I'm sure you don't realize it, but you are one of the reasons I came over to HR. I am thankful for everything I learned while working with you. I still tell anyone that will listen to save their accruals and treat them like a savings account. I hope you enjoy your retirement and pray that you and Jerry will be able to travel the world as soon as it's safe again. Take care.
Congratulations, Melinda. I remember when you and Nancy interviewed me. I was so excited, and then I got the job. I enjoy working for you. It was a great experience. You are a book of knowledge, and the city is going to miss you. I will never forget, you always kept us up to date on the HR issues. You are a book of knowledge. You know so much. You always had an answer to 1,000 questions. Enjoy your retirement and have fun in your new adventure. You will be missed.
Hey Melinda, congratulations on your retirement. I'm so happy to hear of the news, and I'm so happy to be a part of this video compilation. I just wanted to take a second to say thank you for all the life lessons that you taught me while working under your leadership in the Human Resources Department. I still utilize the knowledge that I learned from you today in my career, so I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you. I truly appreciated my time working at the City of Louisville and think of it fondly. Best of luck. I'm sure you'll keep Jerry busy. I would say take it easy, but knowing you, I don't think that will be the case. So enjoy this time with your grandchildren, and best of luck. Congratulations.
Hi Melinda, it's Renee Gates. Congratulations on your retirement. I truly wish you the very best. I have learned that everywhere you go in life, you're going to take pieces of people with you. And I count it a joy each day to take these adages of Melinda with me throughout my life. So here goes. I'm going to read these. Number 1, the longer you work with people, the more you learn to love them. You need to give them that opportunity and not write them off before you even get that chance to love them. Number 2, sometimes it can't all be fixed at once, but that doesn't mean you throw in the towel. You fix what you can, get some momentum, and then take that forward. Number 3, there will be consequences and fallout and lots of things in life. You can't let the fallout define you, but rather how you move through it. Thank you so much for your example. I wish you the very best in your adventuring with your sweet husband, enjoying those grandchildren, and no doubt spending a lot of time in the sun and the water. Please take care. Bye.
Hey, how we doing? We're going to do our tribute to Miss Goller in song. I just was working through this and I just realized that this is a pretty stinking hard song to sing, especially for me, but we're going to give it a shot. This is words by me, music by the great Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, so here we go. was the outdoors and the neighborhood goats. She'll have more time to spend with her family, living the dream, no time to waste. She'll corral Jerry, it's a full-time gig. Dropped my case once for running too late, but she's retired. Yeah, she's retired. Now the time's come, she's gonna leave us, gonna miss her. Time to say goodbye. Her office goes back into a copy room, never be replaced. Donna Barron's gonna cry, but she's retired. Yeah, she's retired. Retired, yeah, she's retired. 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 She's retired. Melinda Dollar's retired. So there's that.
Hey Melinda, just wanted to get on here, do a quick video. Thank you for everything that you've done over the years for me, starting from the day that I got the job offer, and the last 5 years you've been a steady source of guidance and somebody that I could always go to and bounce ideas off of and get some thoughts on various situations. And I've certainly appreciated that time that we've been able to spend, and I've learned a lot from that guidance, and really wish you the best in your retirement. Hope that you and Jerry get to spend some quality time doing what you enjoy, and getting to relax. I know we'll be seeing you over the next several months as a part-time and contract person. Look forward to continuing to work with you on any items that we have with respect to that. But we appreciate you. We wish you the best, and congratulations on your 30 plus years is a long time. It's a lot of dedicated service, and you've made a lot of impact on a lot of folks here. So, from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of Public Services Department, congratulations and enjoy your retirement.
Good afternoon, Melinda. Here you're retiring from the city of Louisville after several years, and wishing you the best in retirement. Hope you and Jerry have a wonderful retirement together. It's been a pleasure working with you over the past 25, 30 years, and somewhat upset that you didn't come to Public Services when we offered you a position, but instead you went to HR with Donna. So that's okay. I think that was a very good move. And again, when promoted to assistant city manager, that was a great benefit to the city and the citizens of Louisville, as well as the employees. Wishing you well. Have a great day. Enjoy retirement. You're going to love it.
Melinda Galler, having considered the evidence against you, I hereby find you guilty of the offense of excessive employment with the City of Louisville and extreme dedication to the employees of the city. As a direct consequence of your actions, I hereby sentence you to 30 years of retirement alongside that crotchety old man, Jerry Galler. I understand that may seem to many to be cruel and unusual. Nevertheless, that is my sentence. I also hereby order you to appear on a regular basis before this court to make sure that you are compliant with this sentence, and if you fail to do that, I may add another couple of years alongside that old man. Melinda, it's hard to believe that the city's going to go on without you. My entire career has been with you just a phone call away. And I appreciate all of the help and counsel and mentoring that you've given me through the years, both for my role as director of the courts and also as a friend. And you're going to be missed. And I hope you have a wonderful retirement, even if it is alongside that old man. All right. Have a great retirement.
Hi, Melinda. Greetings from the King Bubble here in Crossroads, Texas, for Pat, myself, and for your favorite little kitty cat, Zazzy. Wave hi to Melinda. I want to extend our congratulations for your retirement today after 33 years of public service to the city of Louisville. That's amazing. We wish we could be there, but circumstances being what they are, perhaps at some point in the near future we'll be able to sit down and celebrate this properly. There's really 3 memories I want to kind of share out of thousands. We go way back to grad school. We had a class together, if you will remember, probably back in 87 or 88. But the 3 memories I want to share briefly. The first, your Cosmopolitans. A unique recipe at best, but one that we have memorialized around here by naming it the Melinda. And anytime that either of us wants a Melinda, we know exactly what that means with the 3 drops of cranberry juice. So not many people have a drink named after them. You're one of them. Second, Zazzy. You know the story. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have Zazzy, and she wouldn't have given us these years of fun and joy, and wouldn't have given you a little bit of heartburn one time yourself. But we've enjoyed her, and it's because you talked us into adopting her years ago at the Louisville Animal Shelter grand opening. The third memory, the one that kind of sticks with me the most, is a run that you and I did down the mountain on skis, of course, at Deer Valley several years ago. It was the end of the day, sun was setting, snow was sparkling, and we took that mountain from top to bottom in a long end of the day run, and that one has always kind of been embedded in my memory. Well, what you really should be remembered for over the years is your dedication to the city of Louisville and especially its employees. I don't think that the average employee has a real understanding or feel for how much you've affected their lives professionally and personally in a good way. And that's really the legacy that counts. And we're all certainly proud of that legacy, and it's going to be tough to replace. Chuck used to say that no one's irreplaceable at the city, but I think that theory is going to be sorely tested when you leave. I don't know who they've got to replace you, but that person has some really big shoes to fill. I don't know what you and Jerry have planned for retirement. There's lots to do. Of course, right now it's little bit tougher than normal, but hopefully we can get back to normal soon. But for those occasions where there's really not much to do, or you're looking around and wondering, what's out there, I would offer the words of Walt Wilkins, the songwriter and singer from South Texas, who opened up a song with the lyrics, "I'm just gonna sit right here under this tree and just be." And just being under that tree, I think sometimes is really what retirement's all about. Take the time to smell the roses and relax. That's one of the best parts. So, again, congratulations. Thanks for everything you've done for me personally during my tenure there, and for everyone else. Again, you're going to be tough to replace. I hope to see you and Jerry soon, and maybe over one of those Melindas.
Hey, Melinda. On behalf of the entire finance department, I want to congratulate you on your retirement. On a personal note, I'd like to thank you for the support during my onboarding with the city, and it has been and it continues to be very much appreciated. From a finance department perspective, I've experienced your support, and it has been shared with me from others that you've been a long-time advocate of our team. But to speak from a long-term perspective, I would ask Clifford Howard, whose tenure with the city is almost identical to yours, to share some of his own thoughts on what you've meant to finance.
Hey, Melinda. Yes, I would also say congratulations for a fantastic career. And as Dave eloquently pointed out, you're my senior apparently by about 1 month on the seniority level here. So congratulations on that. I believe we met pretty early on, and I won't make this This Is Your Life or This Is My Life episode, but shortly after coming here, I had a class at Hedrick House on supervisor training, and you were a part of PD, and I believe you assisted in the training of that. And then shortly after that, we had circumstances that allowed for the opportunity for Donna Barron to bring you on board into HR, and I guess as they say, the rest is history. It's been a great duo team with the two of y'all from HR and on in city management. One of the things I would relay is that you're probably exceptional at customer service and accountability. You've always been open to allowing employees, retirees, departments, when we had a question from finance as far as to get a hold of you, to ask any questions, and if you didn't know the answer, you were always there to quickly get back with us as a department. And as mentioned, one of the things that I would say over our tenure here that I've had the privilege of getting to see and experience is the fact that there's probably not a greater advocate for the city employee than what you have been. I've had the privilege of seeing it in good years and lean budget years, and the fact that you prepare yourself to go out to fight the battle to protect, and when available to enhance that employee benefit package that we get to experience here. And for that, we all owe you a great debt of gratitude. What I would say pretty much in conclusion then is that thank you for your service. I hope you and Jerry get the opportunity to enjoy your well-deserved retirement together, and hopefully cruise ships will again safely sail. I know y'all enjoy doing that, and as always, let's go Mavs.
So Melinda, I just want to wish you the very best in your retirement. I can tell from recently retiring myself, you're going to absolutely love it. It's going to change your life forever. I certainly enjoyed working with you throughout the years. I've enjoyed your encouragement, and I've also enjoyed your sense of humor. I wish you the very best, and I hope we can travel together someday. I hope we all can travel with this COVID behind us. Anyway, I wish you the very best, and good luck with everything.
Congratulations, Melinda. I hope you enjoy your retirement. We go back a long ways, and one of my first memories of you was back in the early 90s when I was recovering from a surgery, and you volunteered to take my cat to be spayed and declawed. That was one of the kindest acts, and I will never forget how sweet you were and how kind you are. Thank you for all your years of service and all your help answering questions as I was getting ready to retire, and all the things that you have done for the city and for me personally. I hope you enjoy your time. Thank you.
Melinda, you've been a dear and trusted friend for all these years. Where I felt my strong point was the numbers, And my weak point was people management. I could always go to you, and no matter what the issue or problem, I was continuously amazed at what you were able to come up with a strategy for everything. And I still think that is just an incredible gift, and really admire that in you. We had one chapter in our book, I shall call it the New World chapter, in which things came off the rails a little bit between us. And but everything happens for a reason, and that made those moments, we got it back on track, and that's made me value our relationship even much more these years since. So I want to continue, I want to bless you for this next chapter of your life. You'll love it. Like Todd said, it is an incredible time, and I am so glad I retired or semi-retired, and I know you will too. So enjoy, and the best to you always.
Just wanted to say best wishes to you, Melinda. I enjoyed especially working on the Louisville Way committee with you. Wanted to thank you for all your support, especially over the last 6 months or so, and just wanted to say best wishes. Please enjoy retirement. Enjoy your time with your family.
I just wanted to say, with the Louisville Way, it's not one part of that value that you embody, it's all of them, and we appreciate all of your interaction with us over the years and wish you well on your retirement.
Well, hello, Melinda Goller. This is your favorite department, ITS, and we wanted to make sure that we give you a true farewell as it pertains to what you've meant to this department. So leading us off, we're going to have Jason Kirkland say his remarks.
Hello, Melinda. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you for your years of service with the city of Louisville, for your mentoring of me personally, your leadership, and mostly your friendship. We appreciate everything that you've done for our department and for the city of Louisville, and I wish you the best of luck in your retirement.
Melinda. So I've always appreciated your leadership, your guidance. Sometimes you even helped me make the best decision I could in a difficult situation when I had to deal with people within the department that was not always an easy decision. But you taught me so much out of that it was up to me to do what was best for the department and the decisions I made. But I have to say, the one thing that has always stuck with me is when you threw a baby shower at your home for the birth of my twins, who are now 21 years old. So yes, it was a very long time ago. That kindness and caring was just so important to me, and I truly appreciate you, and I will miss you and your touch.
Hey, Melinda, I appreciate everything you've done for me and the department. You're going to be severely missed. And, I think you've laid out and been a great role model for a lot of us. And I hope you're finally able to relax and enjoy your 7-day weekends.
I'll tell you what, I'm a little more disappointed in seeing you leave. I think that it's bittersweet, right? From all of us, you hear the comments, and it's always hard to go last, right? Because people talk about your character and what you're made up of. But for me, not only have you been a great boss, but you've been a great friend. You've been somebody that I could come with and bounce ideas off of, or if I had a problem at work or a problem at home, you were just as instrumental in assisting me in finding solutions. I will always value your leadership, what you brought to the table, but I'll value even more the friendship and the direction that you've provided me. I hope that your extended stay as far as working part-time will be as long as it can be, because that way it's not just a retirement all at once. And hopefully you will enjoy having all the time to yourself as it pertains to enjoying yourself. But something tells me that knowing you'll be busy, and you'll probably be in 5 more committees and on everything else. So with that being said, I think I can speak from all of us that we have enjoyed your leadership, and you will truly be missed. Take care.
Melinda, congratulations on your retirement. It's much deserved, and you've done a wonderful job for the city of Louisville, and you have much to be proud of. I think that you'll enjoy being free not to travel without having to get back for your work schedule. Take care of yourself, and I've enjoyed working with you very much.
Ms. Goller, it's been a great 28 years for me working with you. Congratulations on your retirement. All my memories over the years carry one theme, the same thing, and that is you caring for others. From the police department to HR to city management, you were always looking out for others, making sure others were taken care of. We always appreciate it and respected you for that. Good luck in your retirement.
Hey, Melinda, congratulations on your retirement. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you for your friendship over the years and your our work relationship. I've really appreciated everything you've done for us. As I think about it, I think about how happy I am to have worked for you, but I also think about how happy I am for you to have worked for us. Obviously, your employees work for you, but you've always done so much for us. I almost feel like over the years you've done more for me than I've done for you. You're definitely a servant leader, and you'll be missed.
Melinda, congratulations on your retirement. I want to thank you for everything you've done through the years. There are those people that leave a lasting mark on organizations. You certainly fall into that category. You have touched so many employees' lives by being caring and compassionate. I have a unique perspective, and I've seen you work with employees to get them help when they needed it before it cost them their job. I've seen that same compassion when it was too late to save their job. You are retiring as an assistant city manager, but I know your passion was always in HR. You always saw employees as people first, and taking care of them was your priority. Personally, I want to thank you for your support and guidance over the years, especially since becoming the chief. I can never express how much your mentorship has meant to me. It's always bittersweet when someone moves on to their next phase of life. All any of us can hope for is that we leave a positive legacy behind. You have no doubt covered the legacy part. On behalf of the police department, we wish you all the best in your retirement.
Hey, Melinda. Becky and I just wanted to take time out to congratulate you on your retirement. It's an incredible accomplishment, things that you've done, and mostly the things that you've done for other people. I appreciate it personally as a police chief, what you did for me during the time that I worked for you. Congratulations. I'm looking forward to spending more time with you and Jerry in retirement.
So, hey, Melinda. Ford and I are in western Kansas, so I thought I would make a video out here. Gosh, what a long journey at the city of Louisville, and a successful and just incredible one. All those years in the police department, and then all the years in HR, and then again all the years as assistant city manager. Just job well done. And man, you helped people the whole time you were at the city of Louisville. You bettered the city. You made a lot of great friends and great choices and great decisions that really had an impact to the city of Louisville and to the employees themselves. And one thing that I always notice, Melinda, about you is that you do a lot of extracurricular things. You're always there at the city golf tournament, the car washes, the summer music series, the fall music series, all the special events. Your involvement with CASA on the board and efforts to help children and families make their way in this world. And you made a difference there, Melinda, a big one, a big impact. For me, I'm not going to say goodbye because we're friends. We'll be friends after you retire. We'll be friends after I retire. So thank you so much for your friendship. Thank you for supporting me, Sherry, my family, and all the families of the city of Louisville. And, I do remember the things that you've done for us recently, as well as that night you were at Goldsmith Stadium in support of us. So again, Melinda, I won't say goodbye because we'll be friends. And again, thanks for all your efforts, and we'll see you soon.
There are many great things you can say about Melinda Galler and her tenure with the city of Louisville, but there's three words that really come quickly to mind for me. The first one is respect. Melinda shows respect to everybody she meets, and that makes it so much easier for people to respect her. The second is empathy. Melinda cares about people. I mean, genuinely cares about people, not just because it's supposed to be part of the job. She wants people to succeed. She wants them to be healthy and happy. She just has a big heart that includes all the people around her. And the third would be progressive. Now, not in the political sense, that could be a much longer video, but in the sense of vision for the future. Melinda is simply not content doing things the way we've always done them just because we've always done them that way. She's constantly looking for ways to do things in a better way. She's constantly looking for ways to be more effective, more efficient, to have a bigger, better impact. Unfortunately, vision like that is not always common in city government, but Melinda was there ahead of the curve, and she's always had a vision for the future and pulled the organization there along with her. Without question, we are a much better organization today because of the impact of Melinda Galler.
So we're here today to celebrate Melinda Galler's 33 years of service to the city of Louisville. You know, it's hard to summarize 33 years of service because, my goodness, she's had so many accomplishments. But I'm going to give it a try today to do that. And I'm going to try to talk about Melinda in relation to her passions. And we all know Melinda's passionate. So let's take the first passion, and that passion is a passion to serve. I know I've heard Melinda 100 times say, you know, there is no job too big or too small for me. So if she goes by, phone's ringing, she's going to pick it up. I remember looking for her one night at Western Days, and she was out helping the guys pick up the beer cans. So no job is too big or small. So much dedication to serving the public, to make sure when that phone rings, people are getting their answers, and that we're all one team working together. That's a passion. Another passion Melinda has is people. I think we all know that. Melinda, I've always considered her to be the heart of this city. Now, when we started to develop our value statement, to define our culture, I asked Melinda to be the senior advisor, and she served in that role. We had a wonderful team of employees that came together. But when you talk about our value statement, that we value people, we serve every day, and we build our future. To me, that summarized Melinda Galler's 33 years, because that's what she's done. She is the model for our value statement. When I think about all the ways that she has served the team members that we have, I think of the employee clinic. Her brainchild, she fought for it, she pushed it, because she sincerely believed that our employees needed to make sure that they had a wellness program, that they were getting tested early so that diseases were caught early. And I truly believe that because of that clinic, we have lives that have been saved. So that's one of her passions, people. So when you think about the clinic, when you think about our employee benefits, all of that, she poured her heart and her soul into the creation of those things. And I think about so many individual stories, people who had hit rock bottom, our team members who had hit rock bottom, and she was the person that was there, that they called on the weekends, who met them different places, and who got them help. And that's going way beyond what I think a lot of human resources directors would do. So Melinda is that special person, that heartbeat of our organization. And finally, it's her passion for family. Certainly her own family, Jerry Galler, my goodness, she's put up with him over 20 years now. And then, of course, her wonderful children. She's raised great kids that are wonderful contributing members of our society. But her family is even broader than that. Her family includes Louisville. She will always be a part of the Louisville family, and she values that in so many ways. I'm confident that after she retires, you're still going to see her at all of the events, helping, and probably picking up a few beer cans. We love you, Melinda. Thank you.
Well, this is for Melinda in case I do not make in person on the 27th. But for those that don't know, Melinda was the administrative assistant for the police chief when I got to Louisville. Chief McFadden relied on her for any number of things. She may claim she actually ran the department, and it might not be far from the truth to look at that. She did manage to find her current husband there. Jerry Goller was a captain in the Louisville Police Department before she got hold of him. But beyond that, when Donna Barron was hired as HR director by me, she was looking for talent around as well. And when I promoted her, later she made Melinda the HR director. In the meantime, though, she had pirated Melinda from the police department to the HR department and relied on her for any number of things to get things done. It was during that time when she was in HR that my wife really came to appreciate her, because my wife underwent breast cancer while Melinda was there, and just sang her praises to the skies for the way she took care of all of her medical problems and interactions with both hospitals and doctors, and particularly the insurance people as well. And I'm sure there are a lot of people that could give you stories about how well Melinda took care of them while she was in HR. Now, once Donna was promoted or took the city manager's job, she raised up Melinda to assistant because she still recognized talent. And in the meantime, I think has become very reliant on Melinda Goller for any number of things, from keeping department heads in line to keeping council members satisfied and happy, among other things. So Melinda is a jack of many trades and is good at all of them. And I'm sure that the city will be sad to see her leave. I will tell one story on, actually it's more on myself than it is on her, because after I was retired, I was out at the donut shop, kolache shop on 407 at one time, and it was in, I think, February. It was very cold. And I was looking at this Z that was convertible. It had the top down. And I was standing there looking at it, and Melinda and Jerry came out of the kolache shop and wanted to know what I was doing. And I said, well, I was wondering what kind of numbskull would be driving around town with the top down when it's as cold as it is. And she said, it's my car. So she has had her fill of fast cars as well. Although I'm still not sure what she thought she was doing with the top down in February. So, Melinda, I hope you have better sense when it comes to your retirement and do not run around town with the top down in the middle of winter. So, the best of luck to you. I hope that you can keep Jerry in line, since he's home now all the time. He's going to have a big adjustment with you home all the time. Be sure to give us a call if you need help adjusting. Otherwise, best of luck. Thanks.
Thank you to everyone who contributed. Green. Thank you to everyone who contributed to the video. City Manager Donna Barron's going to come up for a few comments. As she does that, I want to point out a few of the guests that we had this evening. There were 3 members of City Council present: Bob Troyer, Christian Green, and TJ Gilmore. Former Mayor Dean Euchred in the back, and former Councilman Mike Now's in the front. Donna Barron.
Wow, was that a great video? So Melinda Galler started her career with the city of Louisville 33 years ago as a secretary in the police department. Today, she ends that career as assistant city manager, where she manages 6 out of our 20 departments. And she manages it so well. So Melinda was actually promoted 6 different times since she's been with the city of Louisville. And I will tell you, at least, especially the last one, to assistant city manager, it took me a while to convince her that she was the right person for the job. What you have to all understand about Melinda is it's not about the title, it's not about the position. It's about what contribution she can make. And so I had to convince her that this job was going to be right because she could have such impacts in this organization. And over the last 7 years as assistant city manager, she has done that. She's done so many wonderful things. I mentioned the Louisville Way earlier, but she's such everything she's done within this organization is such a tribute to our value system and everything that we have become. So I told Melinda that this was going to be a hard one for me to get through. So I'm glad I made most of my comments earlier on the video. So Melinda, when you come over here, we've got a gift for you. So this says to Melinda Galler in honor of your retirement after 33 years of dedicated service to the city of Louisville. And you kind of know what's in this. It says HR director, you put this whole program together. And then this is a little gift from employees throughout the organization. Next, James, I think we have everyone else.
Yes.
All of the department directors put together special little gifts for you. And now they want to personally give them to you.
And as they come along, I'll let you know, I got a couple of notes during the break. There are apparently people out here whose pets need to go to the vet, and they figure you got some spare time coming, so they'll be calling you. So we're going to start with Eric and then Kevin. Other directors, please line up in whatever order you choose, but don't hurt each other getting there. We're going to ask that you come up to the microphone and make your presentation. The gifts are mostly on the table. You can point those out. When you're done, if you'll head off to the right side, and the next person wait until the microphone is traded out to step forward. So we'll start with Eric Ferris.
So Melinda, have a seat right quick. Let's celebrate, let's laugh, let's have fun. So we're going to tell a short story, but of course we can't, let's not make fun of Melinda. So Dean, what do you think? You want to make fun of Jerry instead? Let's do that. So again, Jerry, so I'm going to, the setting is a really tough budget Saturday session years and years ago. Man, there was, I wish I could see his face. There was some intense discussions, man. It was rough. Packed house, everything. So Councilwoman Cage, she looks around the crowd and sees Jerry and says, Chief Galler, come here, please. And so this got our attention, me and the fellows. This would be Zane Miller and Gene Lewis and Wayne Pickett and Kumar. So we watched Chief Galler come up to the front. So he goes up to the front, leans over, they have a discussion, and he leaves the room. But we saw his expression and we noticed that, man, he looks really serious. A few minutes later, the door opens. He walks in and he's kind of walking weird, but with a weird expression on his face. And so we're all looking and trying to figure out what's going on. And we see him lean over to Councilwoman Cade, and he's got this cup of coffee. And he puts it in front of her, and just the look on Jerry's face and the sheepish, like, perhaps did they not see me? And he looks out in the crowd, and of course we're laughing, and it's going on, and Jerry just melts. So for a year, he swore up and down, that'll never happen again. I won't make eye contact. That was my big thing, that I made eye contact. So we killed him for a year. To the date, it was Budget Saturday. Jerry and Melinda, it was a packed house. We're all standing up on the back wall. We're in the community room. And they called, Miss Galler, can you explain this issue? So she has her arms full of briefcase and papers and everything. And she was like, I got to go up and talk. She goes, Jerry, hold this. So she makes Melinda made Jerry hold the purse. So Jerry, being the man he is, he's holding the purse, sitting there, and then it dawns on him. He goes, "Oh gosh!" And he looked down the line, and of course, we're melting him. So Jerry, we have a gift for you today. So in case you need to give Melinda Goller an extra hand, we're giving you an extra hand to hold the purse or a cup of coffee or for whatever it takes. So this is our gift to you today, Jerry, for that. And Melinda, our fun gift to you from the manager's office, I'll read this. And this is not center court tickets to the Mavs, but I wish it was. It says on this 27th day of January 2021, the city manager's office presents Melinda Goller with the free pass to work in the city manager's office whenever she wants. So thank you, Melinda.
All right, Melinda. So you know at the police department, what's the traditional gift when someone retires?
Oh, no.
A pistol. Well, we both know that's not going to work.
No, that's not going to work.
So if you would, Melinda, if you would come forward. And I'm going to switch places so you can have the microphone. And you know, your retirement is not official until you're sworn in. So if you would, raise your right hand and speak into the microphone. I, Melinda Goller,
I, Melinda Goller,
do reluctantly agree to faithfully execute the duties of retired assistant city manager of the city of Louisville, state of Texas, and will to the best of my ability provide insight and wisdom to the chief of police for the term of 5 to 8 years. I also reluctantly agree that I will assist with budget preparations and other situations where my expertise may be requested during the beforementioned term. Furthermore, I agree to always answer phone calls from the chief of police and will notify said chief of police of any change in phone number within 5 minutes, if not sooner. One more furthermore, I have not been directly or indirectly paid, offered or promised to be paid, nor promised any valuable thing as a reward to secure my appointment. To this I agree without threat of arrest or citation unless I change my mind. So help me God. Not that it's really official or anything, we're just going to notarize it. I'll put the cover on this and leave it up here for you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Melinda. You've meant so much to the police department.
Thank you. You've been a great police chief, and I've enjoyed it.
I appreciate everything you've done for me.
Thanks for not giving me the Glock.
I knew that wouldn't work.
No. No.
All right, so we heard everybody talk about the Louisville Way, and I was looking at the sign in our office the other day, and I thought of one thing that was just a little bit off on the sign, and it said it's not the Louisville Way, today it's the Galler Way. And Melinda, you really do truly represent those values of value, serve, build, your leadership, your assistance for everything for our department over the years. We just want you to have this on behalf of our general fund folks. And then we also have the traditional meter clock that we give as a retirement gift. Unfortunately, we did lose our expert clock maker to retirement a year or so ago. And so you're going to have to live with the director-made version, and it's not quite the same, but it does have a plaque on it. I don't have my glasses on. It says, "Thank you for your support and guidance given to the Department of Public Services to Melinda Galler, 1988 to 2021. And it's heavy. So,
Thank you.
so thank you.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it.
Well, Melinda, thank you for all the time that we spent with our engineering department and helping us through all the HR issues. But most of all, I think what we appreciate most is your very favorite duty, and that was ADA compliance. Knowing you're going to have a lot of spare time now, we wanted to give you your own electronic smart level, and we hope you use it in your spare time to measure sidewalks and ramps. So anyway, congratulations on your retirement. I know we're all going to miss you, and everything people have said today about you being interested in people first, it's the truth.
So Melinda, I was trying to figure out what to get, right? And we couldn't really figure it out because, you know, coming from IT, you think electronic devices and stuff like that. Jerry's got more stuff than the whole department has, right? So there's nothing to buy. And then if you notice, this isn't a Tiffany's box either. And so, you know, we were like, what can we get Melinda? What can we get Melinda? And then I thought, I looked over at this, what some would call a pile of junk, but it really wasn't. It was our recycling. And we thought, the one person that actually made our Laserfish initiative come to life was you. And so we got a first generation scanner that was going to auction. And granted, the police department wanted to search my box when I came in here. And I figured this was a valid way to ensure that I see you again, because you got to bring it back once you're no longer part-time. So thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
Absolutely.
All right, Melinda. Well, on behalf of the entire HR department, we say congratulations. You're going to be missed. We miss you a lot. When we were talking about, you know, in HR, it's nice because you can have such an impact on so many employees. And that video, that's all I kept hearing was impact. And so you had such impact on everybody. But it's not always roses and rainbows in HR. We know that. And so we thought, well, what did she do after a long, hard day? And a lot of times you'd probably go home and have a nice glass of wine. So we thought it would be fitting to get you a nice wine basket. I promise there's no wine in there right now. We don't want to break any policies on your last week. So we've got that coming a different way. But then we also have a fun gift. And I think it sums up how we all feel. And it says a human resources legend has retired. So congratulations.
Well, Melinda,
Melinda, it is, we're sad to see you go, but we're happy that you're getting to go into retirement. You've meant a ton to us, to the fire department. You've been a real asset and a resource for me as I took a new position. But as a tradition for the fire department, we typically make people a chief, an honorary chief. And so that's what we wanted to do for you. But truly, as we thought about it, we've been feeling bad for Jerry. He's been carrying things at home and taking care of business. And I know it's time that he gets a little something. And so really, I know he's going to be the one that wants to wear this. And Terry said he will help you with these straps and figure that out. But in case there becomes a power struggle, we did put Galler, so you can always pull rank on him and get him to get away from you. But thank you for everything you've done.
Thank you, Mark.
Well, Melinda, I'm probably the shortest tenured director. I've had the least amount of time to share and spend time with you, but even in that short time, I've learned and taken in a tremendous amount from just working beside you. And I just have one quick story to share. You might not remember. It was my first month here, and KTA, when we still were allowed to have KTA, was coming out, and I had just started with the city, and my family hadn't come down from Illinois yet, so it was just me. So I came down to check out the event, and Melinda, along with Gina and Jerry, they took me in. Didn't know anybody. They saw that I was kind of like a lost dog that didn't have a home, and she just showed tremendous care in bringing me in, and she didn't have to do that. And they spent the whole night, and we had dinner, and we watched performances, and it was just a real treat for me, and it really was an introduction to the Louisville way. So Melinda, just know that that has had a tremendous impact on me coming to the city. Now, on behalf of the finance department, we're not nearly as creative. We're accountants, basically. But we struggled, and the managers will tell you for about 3 or 4 weeks about what to do. So it's not as much fun as it is practical. We know that you enjoy travel, and I think that's been kind of squashed with COVID, but there's still an opportunity to travel locally, right? So we have a couple of things in this basket that's more of like a travel basket for you. You know, what road trip wouldn't be appropriate without a Buc-ee's mug or a neck brace? We've got some travel journals, so when you do finally get to travel abroad, you can journal about your experiences there and share them. We did have one publication that we bought that I don't totally recommend, but I think you'll enjoy. It's called How to Retire Happy, Wild, and Free. Retirement wisdom you won't get from your financial advisor. Now, speaking from the accounting side, we definitely recommend that you listen to your financial advisor, but we want you to have just a wild retirement with Jerry and your family. Thank you again for all that you do, the care and the concern and the support that you gave for finance. So on behalf of the entire finance department, I present that gift to you. All right, thank you.
So Melinda, we're still working on some projects together. Okay. So what the city secretary's office got you was a 2021 bingo wall calendars to make sure you hang it somewhere where you can see it. So it has all the city council meetings listed on it. And because I know those departments you've been supervising are still going to contact you, it also has the agenda item due dates and when they're supposed to be completed on there in case you get those phone calls, and a timer just in case you want to time them to make sure that they don't stay on the phone too long with you. So we will send you labels to put on those Laserfish meetings that we have coming up here shortly. Thank you, Melinda, for all you've done.
color is it? It's pink. Donna, where'd you put one? Donna, what'd you do? Okay, Mel, so you've been sworn in by Chief Deaver, made it an official or unofficial fire chief. And I think Elsa put it best in her video when she said, you are a book of knowledge. When I got here, I started working with you immediately because I was an old employment defense litigator. And the amount of information that you know about employment law rivals any attorney I've ever met. So I can't make you an unofficial or an official lawyer, but I can give you the second best thing, which is every good lawyer has one of these. And I think you can use it during retirement to help with Jerry.
No, for the last time, no.
Melinda, I just wanted to thank you for your leadership and for being a role model to me. Really appreciate it. This is from Matt. And on behalf of emergency management, we want to get you off on the right foot with preparedness, right? Absolutely. So that's what we're all about. So the next time we have a food shortage, we started off plenty of food for the next few weeks. Just add water, and this will get your kids started. We're going to dearly miss you.
So Melinda, the first time I met you, I'll never forget. It was an interview. It was in Donna's office. I know exactly where you were sitting because I had studied about you and the people that were in the interview. So I wanted to make sure I connected in some way with an HR leadership book. And when I tried to make eye contact, you were sitting there shaking. And I thought, oh my God, what did I do? She's not connecting with me at all. Well, it turns out you were just super cold. And I realized that in the first meeting when I started working for the city, that she's always the coldest person in the room, adding layers. And that's just the opposite of who you are as a person. You're very kind-hearted, warm for everybody to come and visit with. So I just want to say thank you. The Economic Development Department, we've got some connections. I didn't bring any of them with me, but this is for Jerry. Actually, it's with Mary Kay. That's makeup actually made in Louisville. So only 3 people will probably know what this is regarding to, so I can't give out the secret. But this is an inner tube. It's called Margaritaville, and we thought you could float in your pool or maybe across the lake to a new resort. And then because we really wanted to get you a signed Mavericks coat, because I wanted to get you a coat, we just settled with Dallas Mavs.
Congratulations, Melinda, on your retirement. The Planning Department would like to thank you for all your hard work in helping make the Louisville 2025 Vision Plan such a huge success. The planning staff all agreed that it would be very appropriate at this time to present a special plan just for you entitled the Retirement 2021 Vision Plan for Melinda Goller. Since the 2025 plan works so well for Louisville, we modeled your retirement plan after the 2025 plan. In fact, your vision plan includes the same 9 big moves. I lost my place here. Sorry about that. But each one is modified, of course, to address important retirement activities. For the sake of time, I won't cover all 9 big moves, but I will share a couple of those with everyone. So the first one is big move number 3, Old Town. You should make regular trips to Old Town Louisville for fun outings when you can, where you can recall great memories and make new memories with family and friends. enjoy a glass of wine before 5:30, or take a yoga class at Wayne Ferguson Plaza. This will give you the opportunity to watch Old Town as it continues to transform itself into the great destination we always knew it would be. Second one I want to share is big move number 6, employment centers. To keep the Louisville economy prosperous, you should strive to spend as much of your hard-earned retirement money in Louisville as you can. I think our executive summary, though, sums up the plan very well. It states, your work is done. Now get out there, have some fun, and enjoy the many adventures that lie ahead. Again, the planning department thanks you for being such a great role model and wishes you a fun and enjoyable retirement. Thank you.
Hey, Melinda. So you know I'm gonna cry, but that's okay, right? Because I was in the same spot that Jason was, wondering, is she scared of me? Because she was huddled in an interview with her legs up underneath her, sitting there, and I left that interview thinking, well, they sure are relaxed here. They just sit there bundled up and feel right at home. But it was nice. And I would like to say is that I wish that the universe knew that there are people like you in government, because more people would believe in it, in good government, because you help create good government, and that's so important to the world in general. Within your basket are things apparently that caused me to break city policy on the way in. So please enjoy them. I'm hoping for some forgiveness. But this is also a coffee cup with the gold seal of Thrive on it. This has been in lockdown. We had hoped to have it given out for our celebration when we did a grand opening. No one has these. No one will have these until there is a grand opening. But we wanted to make sure that you knew how much we know your thumbprint is on that building and what's going to make a difference in people's lives. So, like you've made in all of ours.
Well, I did not know that a socially distant retirement party could be fun, but I think you've done a very good job. There's more mic changes than a rock concert, right? Right? Okay, from the library, this is it right here. I won't move it. Everything's gonna fall down if I move it. We wish you kind of a typical librarian's retirement, of course. We brought you a ton of books, and you know where to find more. Unlike some other departments, we hope that you get to know us even better in retirement. Come check out as many materials as you would like. We also know that you're cold nature, so there's little cozy socks and there's a blanket, which I tried to embroider in the hive, but it didn't work out very well. So that's a new one. But we did engrave a couple of cups for you, for you to enjoy your beverages while you're reading as well. They have the date that your service was established, and they have retired, since 2021. So enjoy your retirement. You've done a lot to support the library, and we really appreciate you and being open and helpful, and we always knew we could come to you.
I get to be last, so it pays to be on the stage to start. Keep trying to sit down like you're done, but no. So I want to start. I can't even remember how many times you have said to me that you're not creative. You keep saying that, and I keep telling you, no, you are creative. And you show that. Creativity and artistry are not the same thing. You show that in the way you approach problems. Your problem-solving skills show tremendous creativity, that you can resolve seemingly impossible situations in a way that achieves our goals and also builds up and doesn't tear down people. So you are extremely creative. And looking back over your tenure with the city of Louisville, your work here, taken as a whole, really is a work of art. we appreciate that. So we wanted to recognize the artistry of your contribution. A couple of times in my office, you've talked about the copper colored piece of art on the wall in my office. So what we have is this bowl that previously was on display in the gallery by that same artist, Ms. Chidwell, that you can display wherever you choose, but hopefully somewhere where you can look at it and remember the tremendous creative work of art you put forward in the city of Louisville. Would you like to say anything? Ladies and gentlemen, Melinda Goller.
So wow, 33 years. It flew by so quickly. I always loved coming to work at the city of Louisville because I've always loved my job. I enjoyed working with each and every one of you. And you know, what a blessing it is to be able to say that. I want to thank all the council persons and the mayors, all that have served the city so selflessly since over my last 33 years. Each one of you have had such a tremendous impact on our city. One of the things that's made my career so rewarding is the opportunity to work for 3 outstanding city managers, Chuck Owens, Claude King, and Donna Barron. And they've all been given the resources by our council that is necessary to make Louisville what it is today. It's hard to believe that over 33 years, I've only worked directly for 2 people, Steve McFadden and Donna Barron. Chief McFadden was always my champion. He always believed in me and inspired me to do more. He was so encouraging to me when Donna took a chance on allowing me the opportunity to move into the HR department, where I found my passion, which who knew, I was working with people, working with each and every one of you. There are no words to properly thank Donna. She has mentored me, guided me, and inspired me throughout my career. I can never say enough about what she means to me professionally as well as personally. And then I want to thank all the employees for your belief in me, your support, and your friendship. We have so much to be proud of at the city of Louisville, and it all starts with the Louisville way. I hope each of you realize how special our culture is and how important it is to preserve it for those that will come after us. Before I became ACM, and I served on the Texas Municipal Human Resources Board for many years. I think that's when I realized how lucky I was to work for Louisville. Other HR directors were always sharing stories and experiences that were so different from our stories. They talked about distrust between HR departments and their police departments and their fire departments. They were always sharing stories of discord among their departments, lack of esprit de corps. It was hard for me to even imagine that because that's not the Louisville way. We've always been fortunate to know that we are one team, one city, and that it takes every one of us to provide the level of service that our residents that they expect and that they deserve. So remember, when you're in the middle of those stressful times of meeting targets, finishing projects, starting new projects, sometimes it's easy to lose sight of the most important thing in any organization, and that's the people. You, us, you, me. Keep in mind, we're all individuals with hearts, minds, and feelings. Take care of one another, look after one another, and remember, we value people as we serve every day to build the future, because that's the Louisville way. And on a last note, I have to thank my family who has supported me through my journey, often taken a back seat to some meeting or some report that I had to get done at the expense of time I could have been spending with them. I look forward to that next chapter when I get to spend quality time with Jerry, my rock, my 4 wonderful kids and their spouses, and my beautiful 8 grandkids. I want to thank y'all all for today. I'm humbled by all of the kind comments, and it's been a wonderful experience. Thank you very much.
I was expecting a lot more tears, frankly, but maybe on the way home. Folks, thank you for being here, for honoring a woman who has contributed so much to each of us and to our organization. At this point, we're going to, I think staff's going to come around the other direction. We're going to escort Jerry and Melinda into the recital hall, where we are going to have a socially distanced receiving line. Many of you have signed up. I think the retirees are just going at the front. Is Jennifer Malone? She's the one that I rely on for any number of things. So am I correct? The retirees can go and get in line immediately, and the rest of you have time slots, 30-minute windows. As you enter the recital hall, and here comes Melinda and Jerry. If you'll head with Denise, she will get you situated. As you enter the recital hall, we're maintaining social distancing because of this stupid COVID thing. So there are chairs that are set at a physically distanced distance around the perimeter of the room. One household per chair. Work your way around till you get to the first chair. When you get to the first chair, Jerry and Melinda will be there. You can have your greeting. Exit out the back door. There is a refreshments table as best we can do. Help yourself to what you see there, and then head back out the lobby and have a safe and enjoyable afternoon. Thank you again for being here.